What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily update on Bitcoin. A little bit later today, but the updates are still coming, so don't worry. But no, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I mean, obviously the new week is starting, so we are about to see quite a lot of volatility. We'll talk about that. I also briefly, we cannot really talk about the German government selling Bitcoin and Mt. Gox, since it's the weekend, but we'll do a little bit of preview into next week as well in terms of news. Obviously, what's going to matter is this weekend and Friday we've seen some recovery. What's going to matter is if the German government actually keeps selling Bitcoin, and some sort of an update on the whole Mt. Gox situation would matter as well. But I think in general, the Mt. Gox situation right now, I think it's not going to have such a big impact. All right, I base that on multiple readings I did on what's going on, etc. For example, just to give you a little bit of an insight, everybody that gets their Mount, or not everybody, but a very high percentage of the people that get back their Mt. Gox Bitcoin could have already sold that Bitcoin, or at least the claims to that Bitcoin, much earlier in the last couple of years for real dollars. All right, so most of the people that are getting those Bitcoins right now have not done that. So what makes you believe that they will instantly sell afterwards, right? And then apart from that, you can also say that these are the early adopters. They will not sell in general. I do think a big percentage of them will sell, but I don't think all the Bitcoins that will be paid out will be sold off, all right? Like 30% is also going into institutions or something, so I don't think that will have that much of an impact. And then apart from that, next week we do have some other events as well, which will matter. We have Jerome Powell speaking on Tuesday. And then more importantly, on Thursday, we have a ton of news. All right, so I'll keep you updated on that, but that's something you should know. So right now, the state of Bitcoin is actually pretty interesting because the volume is still very, very high, right? Volume is down, but it's still kind of, because of last week, it still is very high. It was still at like 30 billion yesterday afternoon, which is also very, very high. So I expect a little bit less volatility than normal when we come out of the weekend. Like, for example, last week, obviously, we had a lot of momentum. And what you see in terms of the market structure, look, technically Bitcoin is bearish, right? I mean, if you look at this is just bearish, and there's not much you can say against that. However, I also do think on the short term, and I think that can continue at least a little bit more, I think on the short term we are actually like we're gaining some nice bullish breakouts and retests. So we're forming some sort of a bullish market structure right here. But now we need, look, high time frame we're in a downtrend. Low time frame we are in an uptrend, even though we found significant resistance at 58,400. For me, the big question is all right, well, what's the next confirmation? All right, because what's going to happen in the next 24 hours is that new capital and new volume is about to hit Bitcoin. And that momentum, that volume usually sets the tone for the rest of the week, or at least for Monday into Tuesday. So for me, the key levels are 57,000, and 58,400. I think we have to wait for a breakout out of those two levels. Because we are in a downtrend, I would say that a bearish breakout is more likely. But it's certainly not impossible to get some sort of a bullish breakout here. All right, so I would be prepared for both. Just keep your eyes on those levels. All right, 1 hour time frame. We need a 1 hour time frame breakout, I would say, and then you have some confirmation. And then if we break above 58,400, I think 60,000 is the main level to aim for. And if we drop down below 57,000, I would say it's 55,000. So that's a pretty severe drop. But those are my thoughts. All right, that's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.